Hello everyone, back with another Goodwill thrift store pickups video, and this was fantastic. It's so much better than yesterday. Yesterday was, decent, pretty typical kind of thing, but these are the days that I go out for, especially when it's not one of those whole day things that we do occasionally, going to multiple stores. This was, again, a quick trip. I was there less than half an hour for all of this. This was great. I just happened to hit things just right, timing-wise, to where they were a little late getting some stuff out. Yesterday it was very, very empty, and I just kind of hit the sweet spot this morning at the time that I got there, where the early arrivers didn't get anything before I did because they were just bringing stuff out. They were delayed yesterday, so some truck stuff from yesterday and today was all together. Stuff in the regular room. I mean, it just hit the right spot. This is just, every once in a while this happens, and it is fantastic. It's got some really good stuff. One of the better days I've had recently. Starting off with the DVDs, a whole bunch of box sets. Really good box sets. One is all of Fraggle Rock. Sets 1 through 4 on DVD, and we are missing this one, the complete final season. So this will be for us because we were missing the final season of Fraggle Rock. We have the Christmas special thing and the sing-along on seasons 1 to 3, and just missing the last season, but complete with the slipcover and everything. So that'll be for us. We have all of Fraggle Rock that we're looking for, and then that leaves box sets of season 1 through 3 to put up on the store. And I might put them up together as a 3-season thing. So that's just already a good start. Then a couple more DVD box sets. This is cool. I've actually never seen this collection before. The Peanuts Classic, the Complete Holiday Collection. So again, this is, and they charge for, this was regular room. Thankfully, these box sets, because the bargain room is by weight, and so for individual DVDs and things, that's great because you're paying like 20 cents. The regular room, these were actually a better deal because they're bigger box sets, this one here in particular, and they only charged me for one individual DVD for each box set. So that was great. So this is all the Charlie Brown, the Peanuts Christmas special. We have, so the Charlie Brown Christmas, Valentine, it's the Easter Beagle, it's the Great Pumpkin, and the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. So all of them, so that'll be going up on the store, and the discs are all like pristine. I checked those out here. And one of these Scholastic video collections, these storybook ones, this is 17 award-winning stories, 17. I've picked up and sold some individual DVDs of these before, but I've never seen a box set before. So this has a whole bunch of different stories on DVD. These Scholastic, and again, I had as a kid, VHS equivalent to what these are. So each one has a bunch of different kids' stories, and all comes in a nice box set. So these are fantastic. This is the kind of thing that my little cousin, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, had a couple of these that he really liked, like, what was it, Click Clack Moo, a bunch of different ones, kind of like this, that he enjoyed on DVD. Then still continuing with DVD, we found one of the sing-alongs, the 50th Disneyland Anniversary Disneyland Fun for It's a Small World. So these sing-along things used to be really popular on VHS and Laserdisc and that kind of stuff back when we were kids, and a few of them have continued on with DVD. A sealed copy of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which is good because this is the only one of the individual releases that we just didn't have, and we just got that box set for us of all the Harry Potter movies, so we're going to keep the box set and sell on the individuals, but we wanted to do it as just a complete set. And I think this is pretty sure this is the one we were missing, so Deathly Hallows Part 2. So that'll be good for that. And these are cool. I didn't know these existed. Guys, I've seen something similar to this on Laserdisc before. It's called Animusic, which is computer animated videos to, it's like very just early CGI and that type of thing to music. Very interesting, bizarre things. They're kind of cool, but these will sell for a decent amount. Buy them both used. These were the bargain room, so together they were like 40 to 50 cents. And these will be, this one sells a little bit more, but between the two of them, probably make like 20 bucks on them. So those were a good find. And that was it for DVDs. That was really good in itself. Move on to some of the book stuff before getting into the VHS finds. For the books, we found a couple of Goosebumps, newer cover. This is the re-release cover of Welcome to Dead House. And this is, I always like these. These are really cool. This is the Goosebumps triple header. It's a little beat up on the cover, but this one's really cool. I love how they did that. I had a couple of those as a kid. One of these Geronimo Stilton books, The Haunted Castle, some A to Z mysteries, and then a couple of hardcover books. We have The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane, and one Dr. Seuss early beginner reader. There's a Wocket in My Pocket. There's a pocket rocket in my pocket. Little Critters, Little Sister's Birthday. This is a hardcover one. You don't see those as often. And then for paperback books, found a big stack of Star Wars and Star Trek. And the Star Wars ones are all ones that we have. I'm going to check them condition-wise, otherwise they're going to go in the store. So we have, they're all Timothy Zahn, the Star Wars, which is good. Vision of the Future. And we have Volume 2 and 3 of one of the Timothy Zahn cycles, Dark Force Rising and Last Command. Enjoyed these when I was a kid. These are ones that the trilogy, I used to listen to the book on tape, the audiobooks, when I was a kid all the time in the summer. And then some Star Trek Vanguard, Harbinger, Star Trek Vanguard Precipice, and Reap the Whirlwind. And then one of the Star Trek Enterprise books, which we don't have a whole lot of Enterprise, Kobayashi Maru. So that's pretty cool. I don't have a whole lot of Enterprise. I have a ton of course, original and TNG and Deep Space Nine and Voyager and everything. Only a few Enterprise, so that's good to find there. Oh, another one of these Vanguards. So, found a bunch of those. That's already fantastic. And we keep going because a whole other category, VHS. Found a few things there. Found, speaking of those kind of like reader books, they have another one here. This is one of the VHS ones. This is Dr. Seuss, The Cat in the Hat Comes Back, plus there's a Wocket in My Pocket and Fox and Socks. And some Rocky and Bullwinkle. Then found one box set of the Country Mouse and the City Mouse Adventures. Get both of those out here. That's a nice little box set that also includes a really nice pamphlet. And has pretty much everything in there. It has the stickers that originally came with it, and this is why I grabbed it, because it has everything. I don't think it has any, yeah, all the stickers are still in there. You have the adventure map, which is a big fold out, we'll fold out the whole thing here. This thing is huge, wow, but yeah, anyway, you get the idea. It's all in like pristine condition, so I'm going to take a closer look at that whole thing, but it's fantastic. I mean, it's very rare that you find these kind of things with everything intact. Usually like the stickers are missing and the map's beat up or whatever. So we have, it's a 2-volume set. Very cool. That is really, really cool to find. So that box set is pretty neat by itself. And then size-wise, the biggest find of the day. Put that off to the side there. There are some older TV shows that have fans that will love to collect them. And one of them is called The Prisoner. And I found a good chunk of The Prisoner, most of the series, that I'm going to sell in smaller lots because they are in fantastic condition. They're the, I think the older releases. They are, yes, 1988 and 1988, and look at the condition on these. I mean, just amazing. And these are the late 80s prints, and they're all like that. Crazy good condition. So this is volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these editions will sell pretty well individually. I'm going to lock them up, I think, in groups of 5. Try it that way at first, but we have all those. Then we have volumes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus another one here, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, And then, so it's probably going to do it that way. 3 lots of 5, and then 2 left here, Once Upon a Time. It's episode 16, and Fallout episode 17. So, that is probably how I'm going to end up listing them. We'll see. Yeah, so that was all this morning. Again, I was there less than half an hour. So that was fantastic. A great way to start the day. Still from the beginning of the week. Yesterday was fine by itself, but man, I killed it today. Very, very happy with what I found, and done with the Fraggles, and now I have just a ton of stuff to look through and list and test out the VHS and that kind of stuff. So built up a lot of things for me to work through a little bit this week and over the weekend and that kind of stuff. So I hope you are having an awesome day as well. I hope you are having an exciting week and staying healthy and safe, and I will see you again in the next video.